again. And I only got to see her maybe 3 times since she was born. So it felt like she hid her and hid her from me. It felt like she just wanted to raise the kid on her own.
So a complaint for paternity was filed on June 2nd of 2025. It was served on June 17 of 2025. The defendant, Mr. Durham, filed an answer on June 20th of 2025. There were a couple of pre-hearings scheduled, one in July 15 at 11:30 a.m. and one on August 6th of this year at 11:30. The child support is calculated by Mr. Gonzalez's office, provides for the amount of $475 in base support, $9 in ordinary medical, for a total of $484 per month, commencing on June 15 of 2025.
All right, guys. Today we're diving into a tense courtroom moment where emotion and law collide. A father opens up about only seeing his child 3 times since birth, setting a raw, emotional tone. As legal details unfold, you can feel the pain behind every word. This isn't just a case, it's a story of distance, heartbreak, and a fight for recognition that's about to get more complicated.
The support amounts were based upon plaintiff having potential income, and I have reviewed all of the factors contained in the Michigan Child Support Formula found at Section 2.01G as in George, and found that to be appropriate imputation. The people use the defendant's actual income. There are no overnights. The uninsured medical percentage is 44% for plaintiff, 56% for defendant, and by law now, the Section 4D birth expenses were waived. Mr. Gonzalez, is there anything you'd like to place on the record before I inquire of the parties?
Yes, Your Honor, I would actually. Both parties disagree with this amount. The plaintiff would like it to be higher and the defendant would like it to be lowered. Also, Your Honor, the defendant does have 2 additional children, which was taken into consideration, and everything else was excellent. So thank you, Your Honor.
Here's where the tension really starts to rise. Both sides clash over child support. One says it's too high, the other says it's too low. You can sense frustration simmering beneath the courtroom's calm tone. Then, the father repeats his plea, voicing that deep ache of being shut out of his child's life. This moment captures the perfect storm of legal conflict and personal emotion that drives the whole case forward.
Sure. Ms. Mancha-Torres, anything you want to add?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Durham, anything you want to add?
Yes, Your Honor. I want to add that I don't get to see Meadow as much as my other 2. And I do want to go for a DNA test. Plus, the Meadow does not have my last name. I did voice my concern about that over time and time again, and I only got to see her maybe 3 times since she was born. So it felt like she hid her and hid her from me. It felt like she just wanted to raise the kid on her own.
Okay. Well, there's as far as the parenting time is concerned, I can do a couple of different ways. Let me ask Mr. Gonzalez, first of all, your thoughts as far as genetic testing.
Your Honor, I do believe that there was a private genetic test result. I do have a private genetic test result if the court would want me to put it on. It was done by DDC, A, or DDC DNA Diagnostic Center, where he was found to have 99% probability that there is paternity. It is notarized by a Sarah Thomas, State of Chicago, County of Butler. The commission expires November 9th, 2027. So, Your Honor, there has been a genetic.
Now things take a sharp turn. The judge brings up the question of genetic testing, and suddenly the truth surfaces. A private DNA test confirms he's the father, with a 99% probability. The room shifts from uncertainty to undeniable fact. It's the turning point everyone was waiting for, where speculation becomes reality, and the stakes for what comes next get even higher.
Test result already on file in our record that he is the father.
Is it by an accredited lab, the Association of Blood Banks, that type of thing?
Is an accredited, certified by AABB. Yes, Your Honor, it is.
Okay. Well, go ahead. I'm sorry, Mr. Gonzalez.
Furthermore, he has expressed that he does want to see the child, and I have instructed him that is a front of the court matter, that he can do a facilitative mediation with front of the court. It is in our order, and that if he wants to have parenting time and custody of the child, they can do a front of the court review, but that comes after child support is established, Your Honor.
Yeah, I mean, Mr. Durham, you can request all those things. I don't think you need another genetic test because there's already one, and it's by an approved lab. So I don't really, I'm not going to order a second one, but you have the option, since this is a brand new filing, you have a year, and you can ask that the front of the court get involved with your...
The real battle begins: custody and visitation. The father opens up about his struggle, saying the payments are too high and that he barely sees his child. The judge listens but holds firm, explaining the process he must follow. It's a mix of emotion and procedure, showing how justice tries to balance law and humanity in one of life's most personal fights.
Parenting time issue, and see if they can't get something figured out on that end. Okay?
So I got to go down to FOC about that?
Yeah. Yep. You sure do. And you got a year to do it. So don't, and they can also, if it affects what's going on in child support, then we can take a look at that too, because I know Ms. Mancha Torres doesn't thinks it's too low and you think it's too high. So
I believe that's way too high. That's about half my rent, and I don't make that money like that.
Well, this is why what I need you to do is, first of all, get your parenting time straightened out at the front of the court, and then you can bring a motion in front of me on a Friday morning, just like this, and show me what's going on with your wages, and I'd be happy to either send it to the front of the court or make some changes in your child support. But you'd have to do that at a motion on a Friday morning so I can take a look at what you got. Okay?
As the hearing winds down, the judge delivers a calm yet firm resolution, setting the next steps for both parents. There's a sense of closure, but also unfinished business lingering in the air. The case may be settled for now, but the emotions behind it are far from over. Buckle up, because this is just one chapter in a much bigger story. If you found this powerful, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.